Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of the top headlines for this very cold Tuesday. Alumni Coliseum will host the first game following major renovations. We've got the details on that. Plus, the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office is searching for a missing teen and tips on staying safe during this cold weather. We're going to take a look at the weather with Sam and your sports report with Michael Watkins. That is all coming up today here live at 5. But first, we're going to do a couple of closings to start the newscast out. NTI days tomorrow for Madison, Berea, Independent, and Estill counties. Other schools closed for tomorrow include Clark, Garrett, Jessamine, Powell, Pulaski, and Rockcastle. Those are just surrounding counties for us here. A full list can be found up online. Sam will be here in a little while, and he's going to let us know how cold it's going to get and more winter weather on the way. That is a possibility as well. Now on to our first story of the day. After undergoing extensive renovations that began last spring, Alumni Coliseum on EKU's campus is set to temporarily reopen for the rest of the 24-25 basketball season. We are excited to showcase a preview of what's to come for Baptist Health Arena, said EKU President Dr. David McFadden. These initial renovations breathe new life into the iconic facility, offering an enhanced experience for our basketball fans and a fitting stage for our spring graduates. Once the project is complete, Baptist Health Arena will stand as a premier venue for athletics, celebrations, and community events, embodying EKU's commitment to excellence and innovation. The court, concourse, and locker room renovations in Alumni Coliseum have been completed for the temporary reopening, as well as a 300-seat conference center, team rooms, and courtside club and team store. The next phase of construction will focus on updating the seating portion of the arena, including upgrading chair backs on the north and south side and new bench seating on the west end. Baptist Health Arena will host its first events of the year this week as EKU men's basketball plays North Florida on Thursday and women's basketball plays North Alabama on Saturday the 11th. Both teams continue home play at the facility through the season. Following the spring commencement ceremony later this year, the Coliseum will close for a final renovation to be finished, and the project is expected to be fully complete for the fall 2025 volleyball and basketball seasons. Looking good there, EKU. Well, on to some serious news. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office is seeking the public's assistance in locating a missing 16-year-old Brianna Miller, who was reported missing earlier today. According to the Sheriff's Office, Brianna's mother expressed concerns about her safety after receiving a troubling message from her daughter. Deputies and detectives have been actively searching for Brianna based on information gathered from her cell phone's location, but have not yet located her. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is urged to contact the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office. You can see a good picture of Brianna there up on your screen. You can also call 606-678-5415 or message the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office on their Facebook page. It's too cold. We need to find that teen. Well, the Estill County food truck will be closed on Thursday, January 9th and Friday, January 10th due to slick roads and cold temperatures. If you need your food in for the week, you may pick it up at Richmond tomorrow, Wednesday the 8th from 9 to noon. The Richmond location can be found at 1512 East Main Street. For more information, you can find it at God's Outreach's Madison County Food Book Facebook page. Well, in a story out of Winchester this morning, an unusual story. Around 10 a.m., the Winchester Fire Department and Winchester Police Department were dispatched to a report of a possible helicopter crash in the Rural Oaks subdivision area of the city. The fire department responded. Battalion 1, Engine 4, Rescue 1, EC1, EC2, EC3, ATV 1, and 501 and 502 and 503. And after an extensive ground search, contacted the Lexington ATC and the National Guard, sending in a CH-47 to assist in the search, they were able to conclude that there was no evidence to support that any aircraft had crashed in the area. All units were back in service by 10:45 a.m. I'm sure there's more to that story And as it comes to, we will have it for you right here on WBONTV.com. Well, Jackson Energy posted an update around 11 a.m. this morning, letting customers know the current situation in regards to having their power back on. The statement said, "Our crews are working hard and continuing to move our outages in a downward spiral. The number of members without power is down to 879, impacted by 74 separate outages. As we continue to move into a more rugged terrain and dense populations, we are finding more damage and additional broken poles. We have all available boots on the ground working for our members this morning." According to their Facebook post, the majority of the outages will remain in the Lee and Owsley County areas. Throughout the service area, there were 11 broken poles, 8 of which have already been repaired. Well, because of the cold weather, local police departments and authorities are urging drivers to exercise extreme caution due to the possibility of icy road conditions. Police advise motorists to allow extra travel time, drive slowly, increase the following distance, and be vigilant for black ice. The fire department also issued a safety reminder regarding the use of home heating equipment. Officials emphasize the importance of keeping space heaters at least 3 feet away from combustible materials and strictly prohibiting the use of generators and grills indoors. The Kentucky General Assembly convened in Frankfort today for the start of the 2025 short session. While traditionally reserved for the organizational matters, this year's session will see lawmakers consider a range of issues. A key focus will likely be on lowering the state's income tax from 4% to 3.5% following the fulfillment of economic triggers last summer. Other anticipated legislative priorities include addressing issues related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, initiatives on college campuses, Medicaid, housing, and gun violence. Changes to the recently implemented medical marijuana program may also be considered. Lawmakers will meet for the 4 days this week and then reconvene in February after a 3-week break. The session is constitutionally mandated and concluded at the end of March. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We've had snow, we've had ice, and now those very, very cold temperatures are set to hit us right here in central Kentucky. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to take a look at that right after this.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Stihl in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
It's time to winterize your home, and Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is here to make sure that your home is ready for when the snow and everything that comes with this time of year finally makes it our way. Call today and schedule a free inspection and consultation with an honest source that is willing to make sure you get what you need. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook or visit KentuckyRoofWorks.com for more information.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Very, very cold conditions expected to move through the bluegrass. We've got Sam in the Weather Center to let us know how low those temperatures will go.
Hi, welcome everybody. We're looking at some of the snowfall reports we've picked up over the last 48 hours, and just notice Richmond around 4 inches, Berea around 3 came in the report, Mount Vernon 4, and Harrodsburg, one of the higher amounts, close to 6 inches there. Danville right around 2 to 4 inches. And again, it kind of depended when you went out and measured. So we've got a lot of that snow still on the ground. Temperatures remaining cool. A little trough, baby trough, drifting across the area through the overnight and into our morning. Could produce a few light flurries. Kind of slicking things up again out in the roadway. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, we're looking at a more substantial system moving in towards a weekend. So cold continues, below freezing temperatures, even getting down close to zero, if not just below zero for the overnight tonight. And again, we'll do that into our Thursday morning. We'll have more weekend snow possible Friday night and into the day Saturday. Potential here for around 4 inches, but it really depends on the storm track. Right now, again, the track is a bit uncertain, but here's where we have the potential for snow stretching all the way from parts of Texas and right up through the entire state here of Kentucky. So it's a little farther south this time. The other one a little farther north that we just dealt with. So we'll have to wait and see on the exact amounts, but right now models are kind of trending right around 4 inches widespread across the area. And that's as we head into Saturday morning. So 17 degrees out here for a morning low. Waking up with some of those flurries out the door on our Wednesday. And daytime highs, as I mentioned, staying well below freezing. We'll hang out in the low 20s to mid 20s. There will be a slight wind chill, even though wind's not too much of a factor. Down to 4 then, Wednesday night to Thursday morning. 9 again, Thursday night into Friday morning. So expect some power outages to continue. And then we get that snow Friday night into the day on Saturday, potential up to about 4 inches. We'll keep an eye on it. Back to you.
Thanks, Sam. More snow, more cold conditions. Need to bundle up out there. And of course, you can find that forecast anytime on our website, WBONTV.com. You can also check that out on Facebook as well. Speaking of the cold temperatures, we're going to take a moment right now just to kind of revisit the warming centers that we had in place yesterday. In Richmond, that's 110 South 2nd Street. They are available 10 to 3 Monday through Thursday. They are also going to have overflow overnight available, and that's all the way through Thursday as well. First Christian Church in Main Street in Richmond, warming centers available 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Madison County Public Libraries, those are always open. Those branches, the Madison County, Richmond, and Berea branches are always open as warming stations anytime that weather out there gets cold. Madison Home also always open overnight shelter. There is a 10 a.m. check-in for that for daytime hours. That's usually just a nighttime situation. But with the very frigid temperatures out there, we will have a daytime and nighttime available at Madison Home. That's 105 5th Street in Richmond. Again, that's right across the street from the Madison County Richmond branch of the library. Room in the Inn, Union Church, 200 Prospect Street. That is in Berea. They will also have transportation available for their overnight shelters. They do have a mandatory check-in at between 5 and 6 p.m. Tate's Creek Baptist Church, 1255 Boonesboro Road. They will have warming centers 5 p.m. till midnight and then midnight to 8 a.m. So basically 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. And then the UP initiative, that is 1513 Gabbard Town Road. Warming centers available Tuesday and Thursday and also on Wednesday as well. So that is in Berea. That's a full list. We also have those up at our website if you'd like to take a closer look at those. It's going to be very frigid out there. Make sure that you are taking care of your neighbors and taking care of your four-legged friends as well. Well, Lexington police have arrested 4 individuals in connection with a robbery and home invasion that occurred Sunday night. Around 9:30 on January 5th, Jose Amaya Hernandez, 39, Joshua Craddock, 45, Cesar Escalante, 35, and Lauren Elizabeth Miller, 39, allegedly entered a residence on the 2100 block of Sally Drive while those residents were still inside. The suspects reportedly fled the scene before police arrived, but were later apprehended by officers. All 4 individuals face significant charges, including first-degree robbery, first-degree burglary, dual counts of kidnapping, adult and minor, and organized crime involvement. Craddock faces an additional charge of possessing methamphetamine, while Escalante is also charged with first-degree criminal mischief. Amaya Hernandez, Craddock, Escalante, and Miller are currently lodged in the Fayette County Detention Center. How about a little bit of good news? The 2025 Girl Scout cookie season has officially kicked off today, bringing with it the full lineup of all those great cookies. I've got the Thin Mints, Samoas, Caramel Delights, Peanut Butter Patties, Tagalongs. However, a little bit of bad news. The Girl Scouts have also announced plans to discontinue 2 popular cookie varieties, the S'mores and the Toastier, after the current season concludes. The organization stated that they regularly evaluate their cookie lineup to explore new and exciting options. We routinely reevaluate our cookie lineup to make room for new innovations. Discontinuing the Toastier, the Girl Scout S'mores, may lead to something new and delicious. A spokesperson said the S'mores and Toastier cookies, introduced in 2017 and 2021 respectively, have become a fan favorite. However, they are not among the top-selling Girl Scout cookie flavors. The Girl Scout USA emphasized that the availability of the S'mores and Toastier cookies may vary depending on local troop inventory. Find yourself a Girl Scout and get you some of those delicious cookies. Well, the Lexington Fire Department responded to a structure fire on Beaumont Center Lane on Monday night. Upon arrival, crews discovered light smoke and quickly located the source of the fire. A second alarm was called for additional manpower, and firefighters successfully extinguished the blaze. An investigator is currently working to determine the origin and cause of that fire. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Michael Watkins up next with all the latest sports news.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nidad again.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealist.com.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Well, the Madison Central girls basketball team has not lost a game this season. Coach Scott True is in his third season with the team and looks on as one of the favorites to win the 11th region tournament. In today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, Michael Watkins talks to Coach True about his team's hot start to the season and the keys behind it.
We've done some really good things early. We've got some real quality wins. We've been fortunate enough to win twice in overtime. And I think those things, those wins come because of experience you've talked about. Those kids have played. They've been in varsity games. It seems like somebody said the other day, are they ever going to graduate? They feel like they've been around forever. And that experience pays off for you. And that's really helped us, even when we haven't been at our best. The other night we weren't at our best, but we found a way to win. And I think that experience and that, just being around it, and being there, done that, so to speak, is really helped this group and allowed us to do some pretty good things here early on.
Whenever the season was getting started, before you played your first game, did you picture a 13-0 start, or are you even surprised by how good you all have played?
I think most coaches go through the schedule and, you try to, we can get this one, we can get that one if we're healthy and all those things. And I looked at it. I thought we would be pretty good. No, I did not think it would be 13-0. I think anybody who says that any team maybe, except maybe a couple that thought they'd be 13-0, your schedule is either too soft or you're not looking at it right. But I thought we could do some things. Early on, I thought we might have to find our way a little bit, but this summer was really big for us. We really played a really good summer schedule, kind of adjusted some things and got into that, what I call that battle mentality, where we're just going to battle for 32 minutes. And if we do that, you want to stand in front of us, fine. And that really helped us. We had a great summer, only losing a couple games. And that really set the tone for the start of the season. Now, I will say by the time we got done with practice, the kids were really ready to play. The last couple weeks of practice, I was a little concerned because they were ready to go, hit somebody else. And that's shown. We've done it. West Jessamine is 12-2. Montgomery County's 12-4 or 10-4, I think. I think Pulaski's got 4 losses, and 2 of those are to us. Did I see it 13-0? No. Did I think we could be pretty good? Yes. And hopefully we'll continue that trend and try to get a little better each day.
Now, you only played, I think, 3 games within the 11th region, but now over the next few weeks, you've got Catholic, Scott County, Bryan Station, Lafayette, Tates Creek. You've got Douglas coming up in early February. So you're really going to find out how good your team is within the region over this next 3-week stretch. So talk about that and what needs to happen for you all to make it through that gauntlet. We know how difficult the 11th region is, especially when you look at a Franklin County and a Douglas and the athletes that those Lexington schools can throw at you.
Well, I think the big thing for us, we have to play our style. We have to continue to defend. We've got to be really big on the block out because we don't have a lot of size. I think for area of improvement, I think the girls have said this, we got to get better in half court. we've got to execute a little bit better there. But for us is the defensive side of, we got to continue to put good pressure on the basketball and then get out in transition. We're a transition team. We're much better when we're playing fast, and we can get easy. And I can't tell you how many times we have given up a basket, the team gets a little momentum, and before they can turn around, we've got the ball back down the floor, laying it on the other end. And we've got to continue to do that. And use that to our ability. But, when you head into the 11th, anybody can be trying to give it 9 in the 11th. You have to show up every night and play. And you got to find a way to win when, like I said, when you're not at your best sometimes. And it's going to be a tough stretch for us, but we know it. And we've got, supposed to be this Saturday, we've got Notre Dame, which will be, top 20 matchup, depending on which poll you're in, top 15 matchup. And they're really, really good. Their point guard's bigger than the tallest kid we'll put on the floor. So
makes it hard.
We'll have a size disadvantage there, but we're not, we're used to that at this point. So, but then, you've got, you run into those 11th region schools, and then we sprinkle in North Laurel, who's, I think, 3 in the state right now, or 4 in the state right now. Is a good test for us. But those are all battles that we have to fight and get us ready for the postseason in February.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Thanks so much for joining us today live at 5. Just a reminder, these temperatures are really going to drop. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves and others out there. Those closings, we've already got Madison, Estill, Berea Community, and several other surrounding counties, and I'm sure that you're going to see many more before the morning hours come. So take care of yourself, take care of others, and always you can check Stations of Wallingford Media for the latest on weather, traffic, and news. So check those out. And of course, I'll be back here tomorrow live at 5 with your latest news, weather, and sports. Have a great evening. Stay safe out there.